Hi Aquarius, welcome to your August new love tarot reading. So Aquarius, this could be somebody totally new coming into your life. This could be a crush. This could be someone totally new that you've met and you're starting to date. You're getting ready to date. Could be someone you know, never been romantically involved with. Could also be a missed opportunity from the past coming back around. It's not about exes or someone you've already had some sort of romantic relationship with, so please do keep that in mind. All right, Aquarius, we have the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle. We're going to get you some opening messages with this deck and jump into your reading. And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Aquarius. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. So Aquarius, August New Love Tarot reading. Let's see what your opening messages are. Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Protection. Your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. And divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. So I definitely feel like right now, Aquarius, you're having a connection with somebody. And there may be a little bit of self-protection here, whether you feel this or this person you're connecting to. Definitely it feels like a new person, a new acquaintance, person, friend, however you want to call it. And there's feeling like that magical energy between you, but there's a little bit of self-protection here. You know, like a little bit of, how do I want to say it? Healthy boundaries or something like that. But it's also saying to let yourself receive this. So and it's saying yes. So let's see what's going on here. And we do have, maybe some could be single parents here. We do have a parent with a child. It kind of gives me this energy over here too. So that could be a reason why there's a little bit of feeling overprotective or like having a little bit of a boundary, right? Let's see where this is going. All right, Aquarius. So we have the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. So we'll do your reading with this deck. And then to close it out, we have the Whispers of Healing Oracle. We're going to pull some of those to close your reading out as well. So tell me about this energy for Aquarius, August New Love. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? So I definitely feel like you know this person already. So I feel like it's someone new or newer in your life. But let's see. Tell me about this for Aquarius. Tower is right now energy for me. Let's get the first line out, see what's going on. 5 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 3 of Cups in reverse. Death. Okay, so you could be connected to somebody, and it could be you, it could be the other person, where maybe someone's just been through an ending. I definitely feel like this is someone you've never dated. We do have the 3 of Cups in reverse. That for me, upright, can be my courting, dating, getting to know card, things of that nature. I definitely feel like this is happening right now, Aquarius, that you're feeling some sort of magical connection towards somebody or the energy between you, but you're feeling a little sad because this person is kind of keeping their distance, right? And it's like, you know, I would love to date this person. I've never dated this person, right? In that way. But I feel like maybe this person has been through an ending recently with the Death card here. You may or may not know that. Maybe they're newly single and you're like, well, you know, there's somebody new in my life and I know now that they're single or newly single and I would like to get to know them romantically, and I feel that energy between us. But again, I feel like there's a lot of like keeping their distance from that, right? It could be happening right now. So I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Aquarius. So it could be signs and chart people dealing with, but we do have Aries and Scorpio here. Death usually gives way to new beginnings. You know, it is a healing and transformation. Endings and new beginnings, but King of Cups, yeah. Someone's kind of hiding behind their feelings here, not really showing. He wears a heavy cloak, so for me, he's very reserved, right? Yeah, there's that self-protection, and there's that little bit of a boundary there. In limbo energy with the Hangman. Yeah, so Aquarius, somebody's in limbo here about this. Okay, so let's see if we can get some insight here, especially if you don't know a lot about them. I feel like they're fairly like new person in your life. Let's see what the Death card means for you, Aquarius. I'm feeling, you know, about this person. What does the Death card, what do you need to know about us? I feel like you may not know the whole story, right? It's not really telling me like how you know this person. It could be around social circles, community, friends of friends, or something like that with the Three of Cups here. Let's see. Page of Wands reverse. Queen of Swords. Can be somebody divorced. Male or female, it don't matter. 10 of Wands, releasing heavy burdens. So, okay. 2 of Cups, yeah, there's a connection, right? You felt the divine, like that, I don't want to say that, but the magical energy between you. But there's a retraction of energy with the Hermit. It's a single energy. So I do feel like this person is single. They're just retracting their energy. I feel like they're in the process of releasing a lot of heavy burdens right now with the 10 of Wands that they're really not communicating about, right? So there could have been some flirting. You may be feeling like it kind of stopped. So maybe they thought it was getting a little too much, a little too serious right now. But the Queen of Swords, King, Queen, it don't matter. Sword, people can be divorced, even widowed, or going through a lot of things, or been through a lot of things, right? So I don't think you know them well enough for them to tell you all of that. So whatever this is, they're in the process of releasing. Yeah, that energy's there. You felt it, right? I kept saying that. The magical energy flowing between you. It's right here with the 2 of Cups, right? But there's definitely a retraction of energy here with the Hermit. Single energy, though. I'm getting single energy. Hermit is very single for me. So we have Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius. Let's see what's on the bottom. Solid new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, but on the fence, 10 of Pentacles. Somebody could be wealthy as well, longevity here. They could be on the fence because they were in another situation, committed situation, and at the crossroads. But this is new. Ace of Pentacles is new. So somehow you know this person, maybe as far back as Aries season, which was like April. Which, what? 4 months? We have a 3 right there. Okay, so let's see what you need to know about the Hermit. Yes, I was counting on my fingers. Anyway, Aquarius, let's see. Let us see, what do we need to know about the Hermit for Aquarius new love? What do we need to know about the Hermit? You know, the Hermit does a lot of soul searching. You know, introspection, wisdom, Moon. So some fear here. So, but we do have the 6 of Wands. Devil. Yikes. Hopefully we see strength. Strength overcomes the devil. Let's see. 7 of Cups. 6 of Cups reverse. Yeah, this person is putting a lot of their past behind them with that 6 of Cups reverse. So there's a lot of confusion, illusion they're working through. A lot of things they're dealing with. You get that too with the 7 of Cups, having to do with their past. Could have been a very toxic situation they were in, and they're definitely releasing those heavy burdens with the 10 of Wands. This person could be very, very successful. Now, with the Queen of Swords here, I forgot to mention, this could be somebody in law enforcement, military, education of some kind, even medical or healthcare of some kind, as well as communications, logistics, and things like that. But yeah, there's some fear of the unknown. But we do have success. They could be very successful. We do have the 6 of Wands here. And you usually see coming in with that offer So it's almost like they want to come through with an offer, but they're not quite sure when they can do this because there's a lot they're working through right now. And it could be even, yeah, they're single, but there could be a lot of things that they're releasing and wrapping up from now being newly single, right? That you may not know about. So we got Pisces, Capricorn. All right, let's see. Oh, we got the Page of Cups. Could be an apology, romantic gesture. Like they could apologize for like withdrawing their energy when you felt like things were getting more, like the flirting was getting more intense, the magical energy between you, right? So they could apologize for that. Yeah, so we have the Hierophant here, and this is about doing things the right way. Moral traditions, values, standards, growth, expansion, leadership, learning, growing, expanding, faith, religion, spirituality. You know, it's all of that marriage commitment. There's a new beginning here with the Magician. So I do think there's going to be a level up here. It's just about the right time for them to come forward and do that. Definitely. And they may apologize for that. Right? But let's see what the Six of Cups in reverse has to say for you, Aquarius. More for this person, because I feel like we're talking about the other person. That for me in reverse, it doesn't always necessarily mean someone's not returning. When I get that in reverse, a lot of times I feel that someone finally putting things in the past or putting things behind them from the past, and it can be the recent past or making something part of their past, you know. But let's see. And if there were any difficulties regarding children, you know, definitely coming to an agreement or an understanding or something regarding that. Say if it's with an ex and there's children, coming to a resolution of some sort. Could be that too. Fool reverse, like not able to take that leap of faith quite yet. That's Aquarius energy. But things are lining up with the Temperance card, soulmate energy, patience, healing, balance. Very single, Nine of Pentacles. I do get that all over this. Knight of Wands, taking action, fiery, passionate, go-getter kind of energy. Ten of Cups reverse. So yeah, so their past situation is not a happy one. So that's why they're there's a lot that they're overcoming, and it was a very unhappy, probably toxic situation that, like I said, you probably don't know about. That's why they're not, there's a hesitancy here, or a pause in taking the leap of faith, right? And they don't want to do anything foolish. But it is aligning here. There's something aligning the energy between you, is something meant to be. The Temperance card, soulmate energy, you know, patience, healing, balance, all of that alignment. Very single. Knight of Wands isn't always a player for me. This is a go-getter, someone very fiery, passionate, determined, confident. They go after what they want. They make it happen, right? And I feel like they're going to do that, but as soon as all this unhappiness, unsettling energy comes into balance, then they're going to take this leap of faith, right? They have to take care of these loose ends, whatever this is. So we have Aquarius, Sag. Let's see what's on the bottom. Seven of Wands. So yeah, there's a block, a little bit of a challenge or a block right now they're working through. Eight of Pentacles reverse. I mean, they could be just at the tail end done. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, reverse upright. So yeah, so you never had a relationship with this person. This is someone new, right? They're kind of holding back right now, but I don't think it's going to be for much longer, to be honest. So we're going to clarify more here, Aquarius, to see what else you need to know. Let's see if this Ten of Cups reverse is going to turn around and be a happy outcome. I feel like it will be, just a matter of time. And it's definitely saying, yes, let yourself receive. Now you may be feeling a little off guard because of the situation, feeling like, well, why did they pull back, and why, you know, they're being so blocked to this now? I don't even know if I want to pursue this, or if they come forward, do I even want to explore this? But it's saying yes, and I think they're going to have good reason. You know, I think there's just a lot you probably don't know. Maybe you know by word of mouth, but you don't know the details, so it could be that too. But let's see if this Ten of Cups is going to turn around, Aquarius. So we're going to pull one more row with clarifiers. Then we'll get into the power of surrender cards. See what else you need to know. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. Oh, some truth, clarity coming in here. Communication. You'll be checking out your social media on why they were stuck and why they kind of pulled back a little bit here. But now they made a decision coming through here with the Two of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles, no more hesitating or stalemating, right? Yeah, a lot of truth, clarity, and communication coming in about why they kind of pulled back a little bit on this new connection. Wow, I like that Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. A new beginning. Right here. So we have Aquarius, this is you. Right here. Yeah, so you're feeling, okay, the energy got stuck. But now here's some big decision being made. No more stalemating. Coming forward with truth, clarity, communication, enlightenment. A new beginning. I do like that. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, taking some time. They may not want to rush either. Five of Swords. They just could be feeling defeated, sabotage. Like there's a lot of BS that they were going through, right? Definitely could be divorce. We do have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Could be that too as well. But definitely Empress gives birth to new beginnings. And they definitely could see you as an Empress, right? And there's romance here. Apologies, sincere romantic gestures, confession of feelings to their Empress. Three of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, there's no more putting any time, energy, and effort. This is like behind them now. Three of Pentacles reverse, right? The ending right there. Ten of Swords. The ending. And now we can have wish fulfillment, happiness, and joy with the Nine of Cups. Conflict over. Five of Wands reverse. Strength. Okay, there we go. I like that. Overcomes the devil. So overcoming, strong, courageous, brave, taking the lead. Strong connection cannot be denied. You felt that magic between you. It could even be past life for some of you. The Wheel, it's fate, destiny, divine timing. King of Swords, which is a match with the Queen. Maybe you've both been divorced, been through some things. But here comes the truth, clarity, communication coming in. No more struggles. Nine of Wands reverse. And things happening very quickly here with the Knight of Swords. So I think you're going to be shocked how things turn around all of a sudden here, Aquarius. Okay. So let's get you some Power of Surrender cards to see what else you need to know. Also, everything you need to know is down below in the description box. All the links, all the info, and my other channels. You definitely can check that out if you would like to. All right. Power of Surrender for Aquarius. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. This is kind of like a pink energy for me. All indicators of new love. So you maybe we're feeling maybe they have fear of intimacy, whatever. I don't think it was that, but there's a lot of things that are closing out here. Surrender to success. Some of you could be very successful, and this could be a very successful connection too. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. I like that. All right, let's get one more for Aquarius. Surrender frustration. You may have been feeling a little frustrated, like what the heck happened here? Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So, you know, I do feel like they were going through a lot of frustrations too. And I feel like this person's like, I got to do the right thing, clear my energy, clear away things that I'm clearing away first before I even get involved with this new connection that I definitely feel, you know, something happening here. So surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others. And come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, and humility will further your goals. I don't think anybody has an ego here, but I definitely feel like this is about opening their heart and coming through. being very humble about it, right? And the goal here, it says further your goals. The goal here was to put this behind them so they can approach you with a clean slate, right? That's why we have the Fool reverse. They had to take care of things first, right? Okay, Aquarius, well, I hope this helped, that resonated in some sort of way. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.